Okay guys, I wanted to show you this. This one is going to be on how to make stamps with SVG files. So you can go onto Facebook, you can find different groups that have SVG files. You can just screenshot them and then you can actually add them to your library, your photo library. I have my own custom brushes that I've made right here. But any of my artwork, I have actually turned into stamps just so that I have it for sharing for other things. So this is one design that I did, and I can just take it and size it however I want. If it's too small, too big, you can select it and size it up, size it down, however much you want to do. But that is when you're doing these. So you can come in here. If you come into your brush set, you can hit the positive blue button up here on the top. That will give you a new folder and you can rename it. I have actually named mine custom brushes, and then what you want to do after that is you just come up to this plus sign right here. That will add your brush into it. Your stroke path, it has a preview right here of if you just put your pen on the screen and move it, that's what it will look like. So I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be one individual stamp. So I turn the spacing to maximum. And then I just move down the line, go into shape. See how it says touch only? And it has it right now as this white circle. So that's going to be your source of what you want. So if you tap that and then hit import a file or a photo, depending on if you downloaded the file or if you just have a photo, which I have a photo of one of my old designs that I did that you guys, I'm pretty sure you've seen. So we'll do this one, the turtle with the anatomical heart, the halo, and the wings. And you just add that in, and then you hit done to bring the menu up. If it has a white background, when you use that stamp, it will have that on the background. To eliminate that, you just double touch and it will turn the background to background to black on this preview. And then you can just hit done. And then I just come down here. They have different grain, rendering, wet mix, color, blah, blah. I go right to properties. And I want the maximum size. I don't want it to be cut down. So I move this up. You can go all the way or you can just move it up and you'll see kind of like a faint preview in here. Maximum opacity, it'll be at minimum size, so you don't have to worry. If you want the parameters on a certain size, you can actually turn that up, have a minimum size, so it can only be so small. Then you'll have to change it while you're in the paper file with the selection tool, and then you can shrink it down to whatever you want. I just leave mine at full range, and then just just to try it out, I just hit done, and then we'll see if it works. Okay. And you can do this with many different things. Usually if you do any with color or shading, it will take those in. Like this first one that I showed you, the letters were actually red before, but so now it turned it into a big, it took the words and put them into a gray and black design, which that's okay because that's my design. But normally if you make a stamp set, you want it to be it as minimal as possible. You want it to have just an outline. You want it to have easy, simple, just right to the point, to where you can take it like this one. Here's another one. It's my death moth with the skull inside of it. This is another stamp that I got from somebody, or from another file. And then I ended up simplifying it to an outline, and then I made it into a stamp. So this one, and if you size it right here, you can kind of see how big it's going to be. I normally just kind of increase it depending on how big they are, and then I'll just set it. Now this one kind of came out a little bit distorted. I've been trying to figure that one out. I'm not 100% sure on why. It could be probably operator error, but you can go into uniform, you can go freeform, and you can change this to be more proportionate however you want. Or you can go into distort, and you can play with it that way. If you want it on a slant, you can change that, and then that's when you get into your designing. But this is just to upload images for a custom stamp. Now I said you can use your own work, or you can download or screenshot some from SVG files on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. Anything that you can take a stamp of, you can just upload it into your own library. Here's another one that I did. I did not alter it at all. I just did a screenshot, and then I uploaded it to my custom brushes. As you can see, here's the box around it. On the back side, it's a little faint. If you want to see how if it does have a background, you can go into your layers, come down here to background color, and you can just turn that off. Now, with the whole background being white, that means that the whole background is just way too, you have to kind of doctor it. But if you need to cut an image, like see all this excess white, you can actually select the image and move it up into the into the corner. When you deselect it and then select it again, it made it to where it took the excess off. So now if I were to come in here, change the background color to say pink, or we'll go with the dark blue, then it should show sorry. Okay, we'll go with the blue for the back. Sorry guys, I'm struggling right now. So that's changing the background color, and you can just touch background color, and then you can change it with whatever color tone that you want. And then this is a much lighter, darker tone on here. That's for the background. Now, here's also another thing that you can do. If you need it to be more transparent, you can come up here into your layers and hit this N right on the side. And you can go through these. I'll actually move this over so we can kind of see as we do it. You can go through these different options like multiply, darken, color burn. I've only really been familiar with the multiply. That's to check on like the availability on a cover up or something, to make it more transparent so you can see and line things up properly. I normally just use normal, but there are different ones you can go through. You can change it to hard light. They have all these different, You can do a kind of like a negative. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with these, so I don't really know exactly what to tell you on those. But that's one way to do it. I can write down some instructions as well, step by step, and show you guys how to do it. And I hope that this helps. If you guys need any other help, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to give it another shot, see how it goes, and see. I've been playing with some other brushes, so yeah, let me know, and I'll try to do my best to get you guys all the information that you need. Have a good one, guys.